It is a cold day in Ann Arbor. It's starting to feel like winter. The temperature is 29 degrees, a real feel of 23. There's snow in the air. Visibility is at an all-time low, but there's a buzz in the air. A certain electricity felt in Ann Arbor that hasn't been around in a decade or more. My name is Joshua Tenzer. I am joined here by Zac Levine on this, a momentous day where the University of Michigan Wolverines defeated the Ohio State Buckeyes in football earlier today, but now you're tuning in because the University of Michigan Wolverines ice hockey team is taking on the Niagara Purple Eagles. Zac, what can you tell us about today's matchup on the ice?
Well, it should be a good one. Last night was a little bit lopsided as the Wolverines came away 6-1 with 6 different goal scorers. But tonight feels like a different energy, especially with, like you mentioned, that big win today. And you know, the Wolverines look to keep it rolling on the side tonight.
Well, we're gonna keep working. If we have any audio issues, we do apologize, and also my voice is completely shot. My priorities as a Michigan fan of football come first always, and my voice is dead. Wolverines had 6 goal scorers yesterday, as you said. We're about to get things underway. Wolverines win the draw. Johnny Beecher, the starting center for the Wolverines. He's the third line, is the first line that Mel Pearson puts out. Wolverines take it back to their own near corner. Wolverines going from left side to right side. So their left wing is the far side, their right wing is the near side. Dump in by the Wolverines. Van Wy has it behind the net, pins the boards by 2 Purple Eagles. Beecher comes in to help him out, tries to kick it along the boards. Niagara comes out with it. Taken away by Van Wy. Van Wy dumps it back in, looking for Beecher. No one's behind the net, so Niagara will pick it up behind their own goalie. Try to race up the far side of the ice. Niagara coming down on the right wing with a breakaway. Pass looking for number 23, Rodney. Intercepted. Strong play there by number 15 in blue, Jacob Truscott. Wolverines will try to clear the puck. Kept it at the blue line. Long shot. Grabbed by the equipment of Portillo. Trapped in between the pad and the arm. And we'll have a face-off in the defensive zone for the Wolverines.
Already you can tell why there were 7 goals scored last night. Fast pace by both teams, really. They're both attacking quickly, and you can see they both want to get goals early on.
Okay, so we will have a couple of audio issues, and we will fix that at the next commercial break. Although we don't have any commercials, we'll just give you radio silence. Next long whistle, probably be at 10 minutes, so bear with us here. New equipment and all that, thanks to the workout. Wolverines collect the puck in the defensive zone after losing the draw. Brendan Brisson on the ice for the Wolverines. That top line, such efficient goal scorers. Kent Johnson, Brendan Brisson, centered by Matty Beniers. Racing down the near side of the ice is Beniers. He gets to the puck first, but it's tipped up in the air by a Niagara Purple Eagle. Gauthier tries to clear it, kept in by Johnson. Johnson passes forwards to Beniers on the near side, back to Pearson. Pearson stops at the blue line, sends from right to left, back to Pearson at the point. Moved over to Johnson. Johnson with a shot that hits the crossbar and bounces out. Wolverines pressing on the door of the goal quickly. Cross pass to Beniers. One-time attempt by Brisson. He goes down to a knee, slips past him. Unable to get the shot off. Kent Johnson keeps it in for the Wolverines, rings it around the boards. Beniers collects it behind the net. Beniers passes back, knocked away by the body of a Purple Eagle. Niagara will send it down the far side. Racing for it, number 24 in violet. Joseph Mysak usually plays left defense. Tries to race down the puck. Wolverines send it back around the boards towards the far side. Puck is behind Niagara net. Into the far corner, kept in the zone by Power. Puck slowly trickles out. Wolverines have to retreat, clear the zone. Power keeps it himself, sends it through the block M. Toe pass back to Blankenberg. Blankenberg in the defensive zone. Sends it to the left side, pardon me, for Power. Back over to the right side with Blankenberg. Wolverines can't get into the offensive zone. Taken away by Rodney. Rodney with a long shot. That'll go from the defensive zone. Settled by Portillo. Portillo passes it off to Power. Power stands behind the net. Waits for a play to develop. He'll take it out from the left side, slowly skating forwards. Long gliding pass to Blankenberg at the red line. Moves short for Bordelot. Bordelot races in towards the net from the far side. Wraps around. Checked off the puck. Stays on it, though. Niagara sends it back behind their own net, clears it away from the Wolverines. Morgan gets to it first for the men in maize and yellow. Pardon me, maize and blue. Morgan, long shot, looking for Postioff to tip it in. Puck just trickles across the crease, able to be cleared away by Chad Veltri, the goalie, in net for the team in violet, the Purple Eagles. Niagara tries to send it down the far side, gets to clear it. Luke Hughes touches the puck, sends it out of the zone. Edgerton races down the near boards, beaten to the puck by Duke. Back behind the net, sent around, cleared up into the air, and that'll be a puck into the netting for a face-off.
And back and forth both ways. The Wolverines have been fantastic this year at 11-4, but really struggled when ranked number 1 for some reason at 1-3. But last night was a dominant win. Can they keep it going tonight?
Wolverines lose the draw, uncharacteristic of them. But Moyle takes the puck away, skates up the near side, races towards the net, tries to wrap around, looking for Beecher up in front. Pass intercepted by the Purple Eagles. Gauthier races forwards. Strong stick check by Summers, takes the puck away. Summers cross pass to Van Wy outside the defensive zone. Van Wy skates forward, tries to do a leading pass for Beecher. Puck is in the near corner, sent back around by the Purple Eagles. Long shot taken by Van Wy, tried to get them to point. Knocked away by the body of a defenseman. Wolverines have the puck on the near side. Pearson clears it away, passes back. Stanley for the Purple Eagles. Back around the net. Giving Niagara Ice Dogs, that is a minor league team, pardon me. Niagara Purple Eagles. Matty Beniers, a long pass. Almost out in front of the net for Kent Johnson. Beniers has it at the point. Out to Power. Power much farther in. He's actually in the corner. Not something a defenseman tends to do. Skates around the defender. Pass out for Brisson. And that bounces off looks like off the post. Maybe a glove save there by Veltri, but a robbery nonetheless. Should have had a goal for himself. Niagara clears the puck up in the air. Bounces out of the zone. Kent Johnson picks it up. Johnson with the puck in front of Portillo. Eric Portillo, the starting goalie for the Wolverines. He has a 918 save percentage on the season and a 2.25 goals against average. Another missed opportunity for the Wolverines out in front of the net. Rebound just trickles away. Ott races forwards. Portillo comes out of his net to play it. That bit him in the backside. Against Notre Dame, he came out of his crease to play it. Notre Dame capitalized while he was so far out of the crease. When you come out of your crease like that as a goalie, strong shot there. Ott wraps around, looking for a player in the crease. Number 20 in violet. Portillo makes the save. Semeskovich uses a stick lift to make sure that a pass doesn't connect for Niagara. Bordelot sends it forwards, out of the zone. Good clear by the Wolverines. Chris Harper for Niagara collects the puck, rings it around the boards. Radiklev, long shot, gloved into the chest right off the crest for Portillo.
Portillo's been fantastic. 5 saves already. We're not even 7 minutes into the game. Like you mentioned, of pair of losses, that was the only time the Wolverines have been swept on the year was last weekend here at Yost against the Fighting Irish.
Despite that, Notre Dame still stays below the Wolverines in the rankings. They are number 8. Wolverines have moved from number 1 to number 4. And the Wolverines at number 1 have lost 3 of their 4 games. Yeah. That's number 1.
It's interesting. They almost don't even want to be ranked number 1 at this point.
It feels like the curse they're going to have to try to get rid of. If they keep on winning games like they have been, they show that they should be number 1, and then once they are number 1, they drop right back out of it. Morgan wins the draw for the Wolverines, passes out to Pearson. Pearson on the left, goes past the red line through the block M, into the offensive zone, dumped into the near far corner for Duke. Morgan picks up behind the net, tries to get into Duke in front of the crease. Duke is knocked down, puck rolls away. Clear attempt for Niagara doesn't work. Morgan has the puck in the center of the zone, passes into the near corner. Duke tries to pass it back out. And there'll be a tripping penalty pretty quickly, as it appears.
A little scurfish after the play, too.
There's a pretty obvious trip. Coming down the near side was Can't quite tell who it was on purple. But then Wolverine coming from behind. Pearson was the player who committed the infraction. Reached from behind, tripped up the man. Niagara did not like that.
We're trying to get new audio for you as we speak. Please hold with us if things sound a little funky. Niagara wins the draw. Harper, long shot from the point. Knocked off the blocker of Portillo and wide. Moyle tries to collect it in the far corner. He does, pass it out to Van Wy. Van Wy, instead of clearing the puck, chooses to go on a rush down the near side. Wide shot, just left of the net. Van Wy coughs it up after trying to get his own rebound. Rodden. Out for Herman. Herman races down the left side. Drop pass out for Cox. Back to Herman in the near corner. Power comes to take the puck away. He does. Can't clear it. Harper keeps it in at the point. Harper at the top of the slot. Out to the left side for Herman. Herman sends it to the right side, back to Harper at the top. Puck now on the right side. Number 23 in purple. Wolverines almost let number 20, Gorsak, have a wide open look, but now Rodney has the puck after a blocked pass. Rodney passes, gets tipped away. Beecher coming down to the Wolverines on the right side. He's got speed coming into the net. Can't get it around the goalie. Strong stick check there by Veltri. That'll be another save. Wolverines, they just have 2 shots in the first 8 minutes now. Make that 3 shots in the first 8 minutes to play. The score is 0-0. Niagara has 5 shots. Niagara working down the far side. Portillo behind his net settles the puck. Tries to send it around the boards, and he does. Successful clear by the goalie. Coming up pretty soon, we should have for you new audio. We'll see if it's any better. Edgerton misses a pass. Hughes tries to clear, blocked by the body of number 24. Pastershaw will successfully clear. Penalty has 10 seconds left on it. Score still remains 0-0. Niagara races down the center of the ice. Nielsen passes forwards for Ott, and that'll be offsides. Ott's got a little over-eager, and there'll be a face-off outside the zone.
Pearson comes out of the box. Those are minutes number 18 and 19 for him this year in the box. So he's no stranger to the penalty box this year.
Does it say how many of those are minors or majors?
No, it doesn't.
Well, regardless, that's a little too much time if you're a coach and you're looking at a player who's played 11 or 12 games. You're saying, wow, 19
Notably,
minutes?
he's a free agent, and a lot of the guys on this roster aren't.
Yes, that's true. 11 draft picks on the roster of the Wolverines. Pearson moves up from the defensive zone, tries to get forward for Beniers. Beniers didn't see the pass coming to him, goes through his skates. Niagara collects it, tried to clear. Summers gets the puck in the defensive zone for the maize and blue. Wraps around his own net, waits. He's pressured, but passes forward. The power line. On for the Wolverines. Brisson passes to the right side with Brisson. Brisson takes a shot. That bounced up and away. Save made by Veltri. No one really knew where the puck was. Owen Power sends it to the right side. Blankenberg back to Power. Right side with Brisson. Over to the left. Johnson just couldn't settle the puck. Kent Johnson, a player called by Rick Nash. He loses the puck. Gauthier has a breakaway opportunity. He's too slow on it, though. Owen Power catches up. He's on the right side. Gauthier races towards the puck. Paddle save by Portillo. Poke check knocks into the air. He'll bat it away. Long shot blocked by Beniers. That came from Carlin at the point. Cox collects the puck. Tries to get it forward. Taken away by Power. Power so big, so strong. 6'5", 214 pounds. The problem is he plays like someone much smaller and much faster. You have all that mass, all that speed. That's a lot of force per hit. Bordelot races down the center, and just getting a little over-eager is Semeskevich, getting his first action of today. Mackie Semeskevich from Sandy Hook, Connecticut, played for Chicago in the USHL, and the ice team will take the ice to clear up all the shavings. We will get you some new, shiny audio very shortly. have what I believe to be better audio. Would you mind speaking, Zach? Tell us a little bit about what we just saw in the first half of this game, still scoreless at Goose Eggs.
Well, it was good hockey. It was fast-paced for sure. Lots of shots, 9 between the two teams, which is pretty high-paced. Notably, Niagara hasn't won a game since November 5th, so they're looking to stop that, and Michigan is looking to sweep at Yost for the first time since early October. So
that was against Air Force, I believe. Niagara racing down Harper with a long shot, but the whistle blows just before it as number 26 in purple. Brandon Stanley gets a little over-eager. Stanley from Sioux Lookout, Ontario, recently played for the Philadelphia Rebels before coming to Niagara. And we will get to that soon as we do Hometown Heroes in between the second and third periods. Wolverines headed back to the penalty box. Number 94, the extra skater, Marcus Stoppa, goes to the box. 2 minutes for hooking. And the Wolverines spending a lot of time in the box, not something that they're going to want to do. Niagara wins the draw, have the puck on the right side at the point. Out to Harper at the top. Long shot. That one went wide. Portillo didn't see it, but it went left of the net. Niagara tries to recollect Cox in front of the blue paint. Puck stripped away by Moyle, who will send it all the way down the length of the ice. Veltri has it behind the net. Veltri settles it, leaves it for number 4, Chris Harper. Harper sends it forward, out to Herman. Herman tries to get around Pearson with a little bank pass to himself. Tricky move. Pearson sees through it. Wolverines down with the puck on the far corner in the offensive zone. 4 Ice Dog, Niagara Purple Eagles swarm Morgan, but he's spending a lot of time keeping the puck away from them, killing more time on the clock. Now 1 minute remains on the penalty. Niagara Ice Dogs, a team in the Ontario Hockey League. Long shot there, taken from the top of the slot by the Purple Eagles. Rings around the boards. Edgerton sends it forward for Cox on the left side. Out to Gorshak. Gorshak gets his stick lifted by Summers. Summers will send it all the way down the far side of the boards. Veltri settles it. Wolverines working hard, killing time. Ott moves forward to the left. It's a little too much noise.
like
and there'll be another penalty on Michigan. They will have 21 seconds where they have to kill 5 on 3. A hooking penalty. This one going to be on number 34. That will be, I cannot find him, Thomas Bordelot, center of the second line. He's on that fantastic line with Semeskovich and Pastuyov. Wolverines have to defend. They do. Benier is able to win the draw. He'll send it all the way out, kill some more time. 15 seconds left in the first penalty. Estapa will come out of the box. He'll probably go right to the bench. Wolverines get a second penalty killer out there. Power uses his body to wrestle Herman off the puck. Will Power try to clear? He does, but he can't do it successfully. Estapa comes out. He'll join the defense. Herman has the puck on the left side, but it bounces off the boards out of the zone. Purple Eagles have to clear. Matty Beniers, stick check. Beniers and Van Wy have a 2-on-1. Van Wy on the left. He's got Beniers on the right. He passes to Beniers. Beniers couldn't get the backhand in time. The pass was just a bit too late. By the time he received it, he was already beyond the goal mouth. Beniers still has the puck in the near corner. Moves forward. Edgerton takes the puck away from him. Owen Power comes out for the penalty kill, and so does Blankenberg and Beniers. They'll send out their whole entire second penalty kill squad. Summers, Lambert. We'll see who else. Pearson and Van Wy. Lots of time being spent in the defensive zone for the Purple Eagles. Niagara moves up to Mysak. Mysak gets around Pearson. Mysak has a chance for Ott right in front of the net. Portillo comes up to block out the angle, gets the puck on his pads. Pearson collects the puck from the Ice Dogs behind the Wolverines' net. Mysak into the near corner. Swings around the boards for Cox. Cox misses it. Puck slows down to crawl after hitting a couple of little snow drifts out in front of the Wolverines bench. And that cowbell means only one thing. The Wolverines penalty kill is coming to an end. 15 seconds left, now 10. Wolverines try to clear, kept in by Herman. Herman, long shot, deflection chance up in front. A rebound opportunity goes in. Niagara strikes first today. Number 24 for the Purple Eagles, Joseph Mysak. His first goal of the year, making it his second point from Litvinov, Czech Republic. Joseph Mysak, have yourself a day. That was off a deflection chance. Portillo couldn't settle the rebound. Puck rolled just to the right, sent in by Mysak. How are the Wolverines going to have to bounce back with this 1-0 game, 5 minutes remaining in the first period? Beniers collects the puck behind the Wolverines' net after they win the draw, but pass it to no one. Hughes on the near side, sends it forward for Johnson. Johnson crosses the red line and then the blue line, slows up, hit into the boards, loses the puck, but fighting for it and collecting it is Brisson. Brisson out to Blankenberg. Blankenberg tries to get in front of the net for Johnson. Tipped off the skate of a Purple Eagle. Power play goal was scored by Mysak in front of the net. My score sheet is saying unassisted, but apparently it's assisted by Harper and Cox. Cox, his third assist of the year. Wolverines racing down the ice. Brisson tries to get it from the left side, right side rather. Knocked off the puck by Hill. Children of Yost cheering on the Wolverines. Almost a giveaway by the captain, number 4, Chris Harper. Bordelot is ready to capitalize in front of the Purple Eagle net. Niagara able to clear, though. Owen Power has the puck behind Portillo. Skates to the right side, lets things develop. Sent forwards for Bordelot on the right side. Bordelot enters the zone. Long shot, pad save. Rebound, pad saved again. Trapped up by Veltri. Veltri had a little bit of a light workload so far, though it makes it his 7th shot on goal for the Wolverines that he's faced. He stopped all of them. If you're the Wolverines, Zach, how are you going to get back in this game? You're down 1-0. You've had the momentum, but it hasn't worked out for you.
Stop taking silly penalties. You spent 6 minutes in the box already. It's too much, especially with the 5-on-3. And that's where the goal came from, was the end of that power play. So that's the big thing, is stop taking the penalties, put more shots on the net. But it's 8-7 right now is the disparity, so it's not a huge difference.
Wolverines have a man down after a strong check. Pearson holding his head, but he gets back into it. The check was from Harper. Pearson comes and gives a strong stick check to Harper from behind. He seems to be up and okay, but he was driven hard into the boards. He didn't really have the puck. It's a little bit of a dirty hit, but could be an honest mistake. Thought he was going to settle the puck and went for the hit. Refs make no call. Niagara clears the pucks, tries to go for a full change. They do. Summers collects it behind his own net for Maize and Blue. Comes up the left side. Long east-west pass for Moyle. And Wolverines get a little over-eager. Johnny Beecher skates in front of the blue line before the puck does. We'll have a face-off on the right side of the ice for the Wolverines, the near side, objectively. Just on the offensive, just outside the offensive zone for the Maize and Blue.
Looks like
Michigan has challenged the ruling on the ice. I'm not sure what of.
the offside, but I'm not sure what.
It would get the face-off.
Yeah, I guess it moves the face-off.
Inside, but.
Well, we sit here and wait while they sort that one out. The face-off disparity, notably, is 9-3 in favor of the Wolverines, so 75% right now. And my guess is that disparity will continue to increase throughout the game.
Again, they have the momentum. They're playing correctly. Just haven't been able to capitalize on their chances.
Yeah.
They've been taking too many momentum breaks, as you've been saying, from the penalties.
It feels like, everyone's a little hopped up off the Ohio State win from this morning, and got to put the focus now. We got a game to win if you're the Wolverines. So
Honestly, if you're a Michigan fan, this game turns up 15-0 in favor of the... Michigan has used their timeout. The calling on the ice was confirmed. I don't know what's happening there, but so be it. Michigan now without a timeout for the rest of the game. As I was saying, if you're a University of Michigan fan, this game could turn out 15-0 for the Purple Eagles. You walk away and you're happy with how the day went.
yeah, especially when the women's basketball team remained undefeated today. So
Luke Hughes cuts the pass, races into the right side. He's so strong, so powerful, and so quick. Long pass that went in between two Wolverines players, Truscott and number 25, Luke Morgan. Luke Hughes, so strong and so powerful and so quick, but he's a freshman. He's still learning everything. Sometimes he'll make a couple of missed passes. He has the ability to get into the zone so strongly, but then doesn't have the ability to finish quite yet all of the drives he puts in towards the net. A little bit of pushing and shoving in front of the Wolverines bench. Just outside the play. Luke Morgan, strong hit on Rodney. Wolverines have the puck. Hughes, long pass. Not an icing. Dumped into the far corner. Wolverines keep it in. Johnson gets around at Edgerton. Dangles him. Power, backhand shot. Goes wide of the net. Power moves forward. He's in the near corner. Passes out to Beniers at the point. Moves forward to Johnson. Johnson, long shot. Knocked off the puck. Pretty hard hit by number 2 in purple. Beniers moves it forward for Blankenberg. Blankenberg on the at the far corner from the left side. Passes back out to Beniers at the point. Beniers moves it over to Brisson. Brisson gets around Edgerton. And finally Niagara's able to clear. 2 minutes remaining here in the first period. Wolverines down 1-0 to the 2-win Niagara Purple Eagles.
that one comes back as icing. Niagara's got to keep their definitely tired guys out there.
They're able to make it looks like they're able to change, take 2 defensemen off. Beniers lining up on the faceoff against Ryan Cox. The 2 first lines out against each other. Beniers wins it. Cox dives forward, knocks it off of his stick. Gauthier tries to clear. Pearson kept it in. Pearson out to Johnson behind the net. Johnson hit hard by Misak. 2 purple and 2 maize fighting for the puck, pinned along the edge boards. Wrapped around the net. Pearson has it at the point. Moves it across to Summers. Summers skates forward. One-timer chance. Knocked away by the pad. Strong save by Veltri. Niagara races down the ice. Loses control of the puck. Dumps into the near corner. Go for a full line change. Pearson. Bank pass forwards for Johnson. Johnson coughs up the puck. Hill has a chance coming in from the left. Long shot into the crest and body of Portillo. Long shot there from the Purple Eagles from the left side. Goes wide of the net. From behind the net, they try to put something on net. They do. 2 shots. Portillo knocks them both away pretty easily. Puck's now in the near far corner. Wolverines clear. Postyav moves it forward for Semeskovich. Semeskovich at the red line. Passes through the block end for Bordelot. Bordelot, the man in the box, when the Niagara Purple Eagles scored their goal. Pass forward out to Hughes. Hughes with a strong shot. That hit a body. Randklev shaken up a little bit from blocking the shot. Semeskovich glides forwards. Tries to get the puck into traffic. That'll go wide. 5 seconds remain of the period, and that'll be all she wrote as the Wolverines can't re-enter the zone. Wolverines down 1-0 at the end of the first. Shots on goal, 8 for the Wolverines, 10 for the Niagara Purple Eagles. Other statistics, Niagara 1 for 3 on the power play. Michigan had 0 opportunities to go on the man advantage. Faceoffs now 5-9 in favor of the Wolverines. 4 block shots for the Maize and Blue, 3 block shots for the Purple Eagles. The 1 goal scored by Joseph Misak, assisted by Chris Harper and Ryan Cox. So, Zach, what's your analysis of that first period?
Well, if you're the Wolverines right now, you're not too happy with yourself. Like you mentioned, Niagara's won 2 games this year, and you know they shouldn't really compete with the Wolverines as we saw last night, 6-1 in favor of the Maize and Blue. So, if you're Michigan, you're asking yourself, what's going on
we have 40 minutes now, 2 periods left that we need to readjust. 1 goal is nothing. The Wolverines score in a hurry, so it's not anything to be worried about. Frankly, in your head, you're like, if we wanted to win the game, we're going to need a goal anyway. So nothing has changed for them. But you ask yourself, what is going on right now? Why have we taken 3 penalties? And why are we not playing the game that we played yesterday? Because it's the same team in front of us.
Well, the Wolverines did get off to a slow start yesterday as well. They scored 1 in the first period. They left the first period tied, giving up a power play goal to Niagara, also assisted by Chris Harper. That one scored by Christian Gorshak. They also got 1 goal in the second, so they entered the final frame leading by just 1. They then scored 4 in the last 20. Mackie Semeskovich, Luke Hughes, Brendan Brisson, and Nick Blankenberg. All the goal scorers there to put that game away 6-1 for the Wolverines. We will be back with you in about 10 minutes, so don't change that YouTube channel. Put on some NCAA football, but make sure to keep it low so when you can hear us when we come back on. My name is Joshua Tenzer. I am joined here by Zac Levine, and we're going to give you a quick little run-through on what has happened in NCAA football as of yet today. We're going to take a little trip around the top 25. Right now, after a game that was all but over, Auburn had a 99.9% chance of winning, according to ESPN's win percentage calculator. That was at the end of the fourth quarter before Alabama went 97 yards in a minute and 11 seconds to tie up the game. A 33-yard touchdown pass with 30 seconds left brought it to overtime, and now at the end of triple overtime, we are tied up at 22.
I think we should mention they went 97 yards to save their season, because a loss here would, for them, the only, it's Alabama. They're looking to win the college football playoff every year, so this saved their season. 2 losses, you're probably not going to get in.
Especially if you have to go up against the undefeated Georgia for the championship of your conference.
Right.
Pittsburgh tied up at 0s. The game just started against Syracuse. Wisconsin lost to Minnesota, meaning the Wolverines will face Iowa in the Big Ten Championship, 7 p.m. next week. I don't know if WCBN will be on the call, but I'd have to assume the answer is yes. Georgia, 45-0 against Georgia Tech. They finished their season undefeated. That's the first time that happened since the mid-'80s for that program. Ohio State, number 2, lost to the Michigan Wolverines, 42-27. First time in a decade that outcome of that game has been like that. And you can feel it in the Ann Arbor tonight.
You can feel it in Ann Arbor for sure, absolutely. Just at the stadium, it was this kind of, we were all waiting for the other shoe to drop. We were waiting for the Ohio State to get a pick 6 and take control of the game, and it never came. And the Wolverines erupted, the fans erupted after the game, and you could tell the last couple of minutes, you're like, oh, it's going to happen, and the stadium was just electric.
The thing was, the lead never felt safe.
Never.
Despite the fact that it was 15 points, or then it was 8 points, and then it was 15 points, and then it was 8 points. The Wolverines have done a number on this fan base. When JJ went in, all the fans saw were flashbacks to his 2 fumbles against MSU.
Absolutely.
All those JJ handoffs came to a head as JJ McCarthy threw a fantastically long pass across the field that everyone bought on the run because of how many times he had run it.
Right.
It was a hardball game with a little bit of trickeration put in just for emphasis. Oregon defeats Oregon State 38-29. Michigan State defeats Penn State 30-27 in a very snowy game. East Lansing was the home of that, just a little bit over. Wake Forest beat Boston College. North Texas upset UTSA. Houston beat UConn. That's rivalry week, but Houston-UConn's a thing that just happens. And later up tonight, we have Clemson, South Carolina, Oklahoma State, as Oklahoma State tries to secure themselves a chance, a bid at the college football playoffs. Notre Dame going up against Stanford, and BYU versus USC. And just something I want to highlight next week. Next week is college football conference championship weekend, and also USC versus California. That's not for a championship. California actually had almost half their roster have COVID when they were scheduled to play UFC.
Right.
And that conference said, you know what, fine, Pac-12, we'll put you during the conference championships, because there's no way either of you are going to make the conference championships or affect the conference championships.
Right.
So USC versus California, for all our West Coast fans, time has not been announced, but that is also alongside the MAC football championship, Big 12, Pac-12, everything else. Bama has won it in quadruple overtime, according to my sources in the stands. So Alabama saves their season 24-22.
Bama lives to see another day. The question is, can they take on and defeat the undefeated Georgia Bulldogs?
Well, back to what's happening. Pardon my voice again. It's been a long day, a lot of yelling, a lot of screaming, a lot of causing the big house effect. 5 false starts for the Ohio State Buckeyes as they came into a house with over 111,000 people inside. Back to what's happening on the ice in front of us. Niagara leads 1-0. Wolverines trail in the shot counter by 2, 8-10. And lining up Beecher against Cox. Niagara wins the draw. Estapa, strong hit on Herman along the board, setting the tone for the period quite well. The period got a lot more aggressive as the first period continued. A lot of hard hits. Wraparound attempt. Sent wide. Long shot by Herman. Puck is loose. Outstretched arm by Portillo. Saves the puck away.
A little bit of luck for the Wolverines there.
The puck was loose in the crease. Cox tried to put it home. Saved by Portillo. He was lying out on his side. Reached that glove hand out. Kept it outside the net. Niagara has it behind the net. Blankenberg tries a stick check. Number 19 for Niagara. Number 9 for Niagara. That is Alvin Nielsen. Leads the team in points with 7 so far. Pops it forwards. Goes underneath the stick hand of Portillo, and he'll reach out with the glove and trap it under the net.
44 seconds in, Niagara picked up right where they left off. They're dominating, and they're putting the pressure on the Wolverines. They're like, step up, let's play a game.
3 shots in the first minute for the Purple Eagles. Wolverines send it, try to clear. Down the near side, Stanley keeps it in. Stanley sends it back around. Niagara has it on the far side. Finally, the Wolverines are able to get it out of their zone a minute into this period. Johnson on the left side, he pulls up, sends it around the net. Brisson picks it up, keeps on going around clockwise. Hughes has it at the point. Hughes skates from right to left, tries to spin around the defender. He does. Drives to the net, puts it out in front for Brisson. Brisson unable to capitalize on his chance. He was out in front of the crease. Puck knocked away by the defenders. Niagara clears, Portillo settles it, passes it forward for Truscott. Wolverines now coming down the near side. Wolverines going from right to left. Their left wing is the near side, their right wing is the far side. Niagara obviously the other way, left to right. Their left wing is the far side, their right wing is the near side. Pomeroy out to Gorshak. Gorshak crosses the red line. He'll do a long shot from inside the offensive zone. That'll go up and out, hit the netting. That shot was very high and a little bit to the left. Face off to the left of Eric Portillo. Ott lining up against Bordelot. Puck is dropped. Bordelot kicks it back. Puck is taken out by the Wolverines. Kept in by Niagara. Wolverines get out to Semeskovic. Semeskovic can't pass it. Off to the stick of one of the Niagara players. Pomeroy takes a shot. Goes wide. Wolverines and Niagara battle for it behind Portillo. Summers has it. Glides the puck out to Semeskovic. It's outside the Wolverines' defensive zone. Bordelot, center on the left side. Rings around the boards for Postioff. Bordelot tries to collect the puck. Niagara attempts to clear. Knocked up by Summers. Summers takes a long shot. Bounces off the leg of Ott. Up and out of play. Kind of like a flying saucer. The way it just hovered up in the air. Comes down on the wrong side of the boards. And it'll be a face-off to the right of Chad Veltri, the goalie out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
It'll also be a souvenir for a lucky fan here at the game.
Lambert lining up against Pined. Fourth line against fourth line action. Pined wins it for the Purple. And the puck gets past Power. A chance for Radcliffe. Tries to get a cross-crease pass. Broken up by the Wolverines. A save there made by Portillo. On the rebound, Duke brings it the other way in transition. Moves it forward, looking for Lambert. Pass was deflected away by the stick of Veltri. Wolverines keep it in the zone. Moyle and Lambert pressing. Lambert, strong hit. Coming up high on Captain Chris Harper. Niagara keeps it out, though. Pined tries to push forward. Pardon me, that's Pineo. That is an O on his jersey, not a D. Niagara has the puck behind their own net after Wolverine clear. Wolverines send all 5 men off the ice. They refresh the lines. Niagara sends it back down the ice. Portillo gets it behind his net. Portillo tries to push it down the far side. A little bit of pushing and shoving in the near corner after the play is whistled down. Puck went up, hit the netting, and it'll be a face-off to the left of Portillo.
And Portillo, you know, despite the one goal, he has been fantastic tonight. 12 saves already, and a few more key plays behind the net that have prevented bigger action. So can't be lost on that one.
The score is 1-0. 30 minutes remaining. 3 minutes into the second period. Niagara leads it. Hughes has the puck on the far side for the Wolverines. Tries to pass it back for Truscott. Pass is deflected. Portillo comes far out of the net, collects the puck. Johnny Beecher skates through the block M. Pass tipped away. Wolverines still collect. Morgan around the boards. Beecher collects at the far side, knocked away by Edgerton. Wishman behind the net. Passes to the right side. Zielinski. Zielinski rings forward. He skated out of the defensive zone, past the red line so it wouldn't be an icing, cleared the puck. Portillo collects it. Portillo loves to go out behind the net, tries to be helpful. Something very different than what the Wolverines were used to last year with Strauss-Mann as the person in net. Wolverines clear the zone.
A lot of neutral zone hockey going on right now. Not a lot of
action.
Shots since the beginning of the period.
Wolverines try to send it back behind the Niagara net. Kent Johnson takes the puck away, gets it out to Beniers. Beniers pinned into the far corner. Tries to pass around the end boards. And one of the refs had his mic on. Blankenberg out to Brisson. Brisson, long shot. Put between the pads.
That'll be the first shot for the Wolverines a little over 5 minutes into the period. Saved, of course, by the Niagara goalie.
Chad Veltri. Bordelot going to line up for the face-off. Against Ott. Bordelot wins it. Semeskovich, shots wide. Blankenberg collects the puck in the far corner. Sends around the boards. Can't be kept in by Power. Puck is just a little bit too fast on it.
Wolverines look a little more awake in this period for sure.
They had their chances in the first period, couldn't capitalize on them. Bordelot sends around the boards, kept in by Blankenberg. Pass deflected out for Semeskovich. Semeskovich had it in the high slot. Lost control of it. Gets it out to Power at the point. Back to Blankenberg on the right side. Shot. Tempted tip by Pastashov. Puck is loose at the side of the net. Pastashov tries to get it forward. Puck is still loose. Knocked away by one of the Niagara defenders. Niagara can't clear it. Power at the point. Power spins around, gets that to Bordelot on the left side. Bordelot, long shot. Deflection attempt by Pastashov. Saved by Veltri. Semeskovich sends that to Power. Power at the tip and deflection by Blankenberg. And that one goes in.
Terrific hockey from the boys in maize and blue. Wow. Just moving the puck around nicely. That's how you score goals. Fantastic hockey.
That goal is going to be Blankenberg's, assisted, it looks like, by Bordelot and Power. We will get the official scoring sheet to you soon. But 13:54 left in the second period.
If it stays
Wolverines
with
tie it
Blankenberg,
at 1.
That'll be his 5th of the year.
Refs also have to check that it was a stick deflection, not off the skate. And with the puck about to drop, Paneo versus Van Wy. Puck is dropped, the goal stands. Blankenberg gets the equalizer for the Wolverines.
Can feel the energy a little bit more awake now here in Yost.
Niagara has the puck in the offensive zone. Can't get anything done with the passes. Wolverines move it to Moyle on the right side. Moyle with speed. Tries to get out to Van Wy in front of the crease. Puck ends up behind the net. Van Wy sends it out to Truska on the left side. Out to Hughes at the left point. Moves forward. Puck is loose. And it's going to be underneath of Veltri. Hughes from behind the net tried to bounce it off the back of the goalie or get it to Estapa, who was inside the crease.
Looks like they gave that assist to Power and Semeskovich.
Blankenberg scores. Semeskovich getting his 6th assist of the season, bringing him to 10 points total. And the other assist was to Owen Power, who's been so good this year. The #1 overall pick in the 2021 NHL draft. He is bound for Buffalo Sabres hockey. That is his 19th assist of the season, giving him a total of 22 points. Truscott, seeing eye shot, deflected away. Hughes collects the puck, but he's outside the zone.
Gets it back to Truscott on the right side. Truscott brings it through the block M himself. Enters the zone on the left side. A little over eager was Duke. Wolverines will have a face-off just outside the offensive zone.
Wolverines, you can feel just the energy from the fans. A little bit lately everybody's tired. Been up since very early, I'm sure, from that football game. But I think the one goal has gotten everybody on their feet now, and Children of Yost are making an impact on this one.
It looked early on like there wouldn't be a large crowd in attendance today. A little bit of a potential buzz left over from the Michigan-Ohio State game. But as the game has gone on, the seats have filled in. Edgerton for the Purple Eagles. Streaks down the left side. Tries to get a cross-crease pass. Shot off the shoulder of Portillo. He didn't know where it was, but he blocked it wide.
Looked like he thought it might have gone in.
Johnson has the puck. Shot. Gets up high, but wide as well. He had the height on it. He didn't have the horizontal accuracy. Number 14 in purple, Namovsky, pushes forwards. He's in front of the net. Knocked away by the defensive stick of Summers. That could have saved a goal right there. We also have a bit of NBA action at the break. We will get you score updates on that. Power has the puck behind his net. He is the quarterback of this team. He watches plays develop. He knows where to put it. Summers with the puck on the far side. Same with Postya. Pass back to Power. Left to Blankenberg. Pass cut. Stanley races to the right side. Slow pass. Covered up by Portillo. Game's halfway over. Tied at ones. What do the Purple Eagles need to do? Because you keep saying what the Wolverines need to do to get this one back for them.
Purple Eagles need to go back to what they were doing at the beginning of the game. Put the shots. Pound the zone. That's how you get success in these games. Hockey's a lot more similar to basketball. Anybody can win on any given night. It's not like college football where, these top teams usually win the games they should. This is, it's you play better than your opponent on any given night, you're probably going to win the game. So the Purple Eagles certainly have just as much a chance as the Wolverines do in this one.
Wolverines on the near boards. They move forwards. Hughes. Back out to Semeskovich on the left side. Semeskovich pushes his way past Zielinski. Zielinski takes the puck. Ott has the puck in the near corner. Truscott keeps the puck in. Strong slap shot tries to be settled by Bordelot. Bordelot's stick tips it up into the netting, out of play. It'll be a face-off to the left of Veltri. 10:57 remaining in the second period. Wolverines are tied 1-1, and down in the shot count 13-16. And the idea that the Wolverines hockey team is the least important thing today when it comes to Michigan sports is echoed by our small audience, but thank you for joining us if you are. We truly appreciate every listen. And also, if you like what you're hearing, WCBN Sports YouTube channel covers almost every home game for a team event. For Michigan Wolverines, we're moving in towards the winter. So we're doing men's basketball, women's basketball, water polo, and soon we'll start moving into lacrosse season when February comes near, and then baseball and softball as it gets a little warmer, and the Wolverines will be able to play some home games. A stop has deflection chance in front of the net. That goes wide. Summers keeps it in on the left side. Pass out to Moyle. Moyle, shot, blocked away. Gauthier keeps it out. Estapa sends it back to the Pearson. At the point, long shot, deflection up tip for Van Y. Niagara's able to clear. But Pearson takes the puck right away. Lambert for the Wolverines in the block M on the defensive half. Passes back into the center of the defensive zone. Summers has it on the left side. Passes back. Wolverines let things develop. Let things simmer. Try to look for an opening. Bank pass. Duke keeps it in. Lambert falls after he gets a little bit of a caught edge. Summers on the left side at the point. Duke, another deflection attempt. He's been looking for one. Deflections are how he gets most of his goals. That one goes just wide of the net. Morgan with a hard hit against Niagara on the corner. Pass back out. Another uncharacteristic missed pass by Owen Power, unable to receive. Blankenberg drops to his knees. Rodney able to skate around him. Now Duke has the puck. Slow roller of a pass. Edgerton collects it inside the block M. He'll skate backwards. Good footwork. They're able to transition from forward skating to backward skating. Moved over to Harper on the left side. Harper rings around the boards. Looking for Rodney. Beniers gets to it first. Beniers behind his own net. Skates from left to right. Comes down the center of the ice. Moves over to the left side as he enters the offensive zone. In the near corner. Brisson with a hit. Pins the Niagara player to the boards. And they'll cough up the puck. The Wolverines will. Namovsky moves in towards the far corner in the offensive zone. Wolverines take the puck away. 8:24 remaining in this second period. Score tied at 1. Johnson moves out to Brisson. Brisson behind the net. Again, puck taken away by Chris Harper, the captain of the Niagara Purple Eagles. Long shot from the center of the ice. Blocked away by Portillo. He'll settle it, push it over towards the near corner. Wolverines get things moving with speed. Beniers, bank pass on the left side to Johnson. Johnson has the puck. Pass over to Beniers. Shot knocked away by the players of Niagara. Possible hand pass by Niagara, but the puck will fall onto a Wolverine stick. Ref waves the hand pass away. Semeskovich can't enter the zone. Namovsky able to knock the puck out. Wolverines still have control in their defensive zone. Wolverines move forward with it. Bordelot. Summers on the left side. Summers skates forward with the puck. Passes to the right side. Bordelot. Puck knocked away by number 20 in purple. Niagara has the puck behind their own net. Semeskovich looking for a hit. Pulled up as the players didn't have the puck. Don't get called for interference. Gorshak pass cut by Pearson. Semeskovich with speed. Almost too much speed. Trips himself up on the play. He'll dump it in. Postioff collects it in the near corner. Passes back for Power. Power sends across to Blankenberg on the right side. Slap shot by Blankenberg. That hits a man, number 20 in purple. Christian Gorshak blocks the puck. He was the goal scorer last night for the Purple Eagles. Power at the point. Skates in forward. Strong shot. Diving block there by Wishman. Coming in skates first from all the way across. And this will be a power play for the Wolverines coming up once the Purple Eagles touch up. Another long shot by Blankenberg. Portillo makes it to the bench. Wolverines have the extra attacker on. Blankenberg wraps around the net. Tries to move it forward. Power has it at the point after a missed pass. Power sends out to Lambert. Slap shot by Lambert. Out in front, and Purple Eagles will touch up. Wolverines have a power play. This will be a tripping call on Niagara. It appears that the one going to the box will be number 2. That's not a number that the Purple Eagles have on the roster sheet. We'll see who it is. It's 2 minutes for tripping. Number 2. I may be blind.
Jesse Pomeroy.
Jesse Pomeroy, thank you. There he is, right defenseman of the second line.
And, look, give credit where it's due. Niagara's hanging with number 4 in the country right now. They saw what happened last night. The Wolverines 6-1 is what I call a good old-fashioned demolishing in hockey. And so give credit where it's due. Niagara is outplaying the Wolverines right now, no doubt. They have more shots. They've controlled the pace of play better. They are sitting again in the box here, which the Wolverines this year have been pretty good on their power play, just under 25% for them. So that said, the penalty kill is a little weak, 73% only for Niagara, but this will be a key 2 minutes coming up. But either way, give credit where it's due. Niagara is doing what they needed to do. They went home, they took notes, they watched their film, they came back, and now they know what it's time to do.
Niagara has actually not beaten the Wolverines, fun fact, since 1998.
Wow.
They're also 0-4 against non-conference opponents this season so far. Semeskovich at the point after the Wolverines win the draw. Out to Blankenberg on the left face-off circle. He'll pass back to Hughes. Hughes just misses the pass. That's really no one's fault. We'll go all the way back. Hughes will collect it behind his own net. This Michigan power play is powered by DTE Energy, according to the announcers at Yost Ice Arena. Pastyav on the entrance of the zone. He's got it at this high slot. Bounces off of his stick. He moves on to the near boards. Settled by Blankenberg. Pastyav, cross crease to Bordelot. Bordelot long shot. That's off the paddle and or mask. Was up high on Veltri. Veltri knocks it down, and the Niagara Purple Eagles will clear. Wolverines race back down with speed. Semeskovich, long shot. That hit the crossbar. That's their third time hitting the woodwork today. Johnson collects the puck for the Wolverines after the rebound had some velocity on it. Johnson moves forward into the offensive zone. He'll pull back at the left point. Tries to get it across. Ott cuts the pass. Ott will clear it. Wolverines have 45 seconds left on the man advantage. They're acting quickly, though, trying to get back up into the offensive zone with speed. Owen Power through the block M. He'll pass back out to Beniers. Beniers a drop pass for Johnson, the center. Moved over to Brisson on the right side. Brendan Brisson powers his way through three men. Beniers tries to take a shot. Blocked out in front. 30 seconds left on the power play for the Wolverines. Niagara, Ott moves in forward, gliding pass, gets past Portillo, but goes wide. Wolverines have four men on the left side. They're moving forwards with it. Matty Beniers pinned to the boards. Misak, the goal scorer for the Purple Eagles tonight. Strong hit on Beniers. Owen Power has the puck at the slot. Moves it across for Brisson. Deflected, that goes through the goal mouth. Got behind Veltri, but didn't go in. Everyone's at full strength now. Pomeroy comes out of the box, and he's got the puck moving up the right side. Power, the only one defending the 2-on-1. Portillo blocks the shot. No pass was made. Rebound left open. No one on Niagara was able to capitalize as Portillo dove for it. He was down on the ice. A lifted shot would have been able to put this one away, make it 2-1. Instead, we are 1-1 here. 4 minutes left in the second period. And the Wolverines move forwards with Morgan. Morgan skates from left to right. Make a pass. It deflects a couple times, but it ends up on the stick of Johnny Beecher. Knocked away by Nemovsky. Another bad pass cut by Morgan. Morgan spins around at the right face-off circle. He'll skate towards the Big Ten logo at the point. Out to Summers on the left face-off circle. Looking for Morgan for a deflection. Stick lift there by Niagara. Make sure the offensive opportunity is squandered by the Maize and Blue. Summers tracks Nielsen, knocked down by Nielsen standing tall against the boards. Battle for the puck, won by Beecher. Beecher for the Wolverines moves it forward. Estapa, the extra skater for the Wolverines. He does not have an official line that he plays on, but he usually bounces around between the third and fourth line. Left-handed shot. He was born in 2002, 6'2", 197 pounds. Played for Tri-City in the United States Hockey League, a junior league. Hughes passes out in front of his own net. Settled by the Wolverines. Truscott moves forward. Bounces off the end boards out to Lambert. Lambert in the far corner. Tries a bank pass. Knocked away by number 11 in purple, Gauthier. Gauthier pass back. Wishman. Niagara has a chance in front of the Wolverines' net, taken away by the stick work of number 27, Nolan Moyle. Moyle across the red line, clears it. Wolverines get a full change. 2 minutes remain here in the second period. Everyone's knotted up at ones. Owen Power pinned to the boards by Zielinski. Gorshak at the point, long shot. Off the stick of Portillo up in the air. Knocked away by the Wolverines. Semeskovich takes the puck himself, moves it to the right side with Pastashov. That's a Blankenberg, long slap shot by Blankenberg. That deflects off of a stick in traffic. Moves to the right. Blankenberg has the puck in the right face-off circle in the defensive zone. Long stretch pass out for Owen Power on the left side. Power keeps it in. Pardon me, he does not. Pineo gets it out. Pineo moves forward. Strong stick check makes Blankenberg lose his stick. Short advantage for Niagara Purple Eagles. They do nothing on it. And there's a lot of back and forth action. Play in front of Niagara net, play in front of the Wolverines net, play in front of Niagara net, play in front of the Wolverines net. Long shot will end this long period of time without a whistle as they'll go into the trapper of Portillo. He'll freeze it, and with 1:03 left, we'll move on.
Like you said, we're 19 minutes into the second period, and it's still not at ones, but Niagara's goal came off that power play early in the game. Interesting to me, at least, Niagara, both their wins have come in games when they've scored on the power play, so they do much better, maybe not unsurprisingly, but when they score on the power play. So we'll see if they continue that little streak tonight.
Beniers has the puck as we enter the last minute of play in the second period. Tries a bank pass to himself, taken away by number 13 in purple, Herman. Niagara moves it up to Edgerton on the left side. A broken stick on the ice in the defensive zone for the Wolverines. They'll try to clear the zone. Puck is in the far corner. Move to the right side. Now back over to the far side. Pearson. Johnson with a stick lift. Matty Beniers with speed up the left side. He's got Brisson on his right. Brisson tries to pack pass to Beniers. Beniers moved too far forward. Another opportunity wasted by the Wolverines. Hughes passes over to the right side. Puck will trickle in, and that'll be the end of the period. Wolverines and Niagara Purple Eagles tied up at ones. Shots are 21-17 in favor of Niagara. Other stats to keep track of for those of you interested at home. Niagara 1 for 3 on the power play. Michigan 0 for 1. Face-offs have become much more even after Wolverines took a 9-3 lead. Is now 14-13 in favor of the Wolverines. Niagara with 14 block shots. Michigan with 9. Portillo has a save percentage so far of .952, which is correct. And then Veltri has a save percentage of .941, so Portillo playing a little bit better than Veltri, but still we are tied up at ones. You can hear the fans reacting to the final score from the Big House, 42-27, in favor of the Michigan Wolverines.
Absolutely, and coming up for Michigan hockey is they have next weekend back-to-back Friday night and Saturday night hosting Minnesota, which should be just a blast. Minnesota's always competitive in hockey, and the Wolverines are more than competitive this year. So it should be a really fun weekend for the Michigan hockey team next weekend. And I believe that
Minnesota, if you're looking for their ranking, they are number 11.
There you go, and they are second in the Big Ten right now, second to the Wolverines. So that'll be a conference matchup that it will have implications on the rest of the season for sure.
They moved down from 7 in the last week. So we're going to give you a little bit of a trip around the world of sports. The Minnesota Timberwolves leading the 76ers 88-80. The Knicks, they're rematching the Hawks, a rematch of the first round of the playoffs last year. Kemba Walker and Rose are both out for the Knicks tonight, but the Knicks are leading 37-30 midway through the second. Suns looking to stretch their win streak to 16 in a row. They're up on the Nets 40-22 halfway through the second. And that is all for games in the in the NBA. Moving over to the NHL, if we're looking at scores tonight. First off, the Islanders had their 2 games postponed up until Tuesday because of an 8th player added to the COVID list for the players in Long Island. The Seattle Kraken looking for their 7th win over one of the best teams in the league, the Panthers. They're up 3-0 midway through the third. Buffalo Sabres looking to get back to their winning ways, trying to make it 2 in a row after beating the Canadiens by a score of 4-1 last night. They're going up against the Red Wings in Detroit. They're up 1-0 halfway through the second. At the top of the second, Canadiens and Penguins are tied up at zeros, and the Oilers are leading the Golden Knights 2-1. Stars are also beating the Coyotes, worst team in the NHL, by a score of 1-0. Also, a little tradition that we do here is when the visiting team comes to town, we take a look at where they're from, where their players are from. We call it Hometown Heroes. And Let's take a look, shall we?
Absolutely.
We've got ourselves, in numerical order of player, Jesse Pomeroy from Prince George, British Columbia. There's plenty of Canadians on this team.
Not surprising to anybody, I would guess that a lot of the hockey teams have a lot of players from Canada.
Yes. And also, interestingly about before we continue, the talent imbalance in these two teams. There's a league of junior hockey, the CHL, the OHL, the QMJ. That's the top tier of junior hockey in Canada, and then below that is Junior A, which is where a lot of players for Niagara come from. A lot of players from the top tier are the Wolverines teams. Number 3, Alexander Roy, comes from Saint Hilaire, Quebec. Chris Harper, Niagara on the Lake, Ontario. Noah Carlin, Marine City, Maine. Jordan Wishman, number 7, from Des Moines, Iowa. Walker Summer, nearby Avon, Ohio. Got an international player as Carter Randclev comes from, oh, pardon me, I skipped Alvin Nielsen from Ljungby, Sweden. This is why Hometown Heroes is fun. You see things like that and you don't know how to pronounce them. We'll just take there are too many players to name, so we're just going to take a quick look through. We have a couple New Yorkers on this team, one from Staten Island, that is Jay Aaron. We've also got from the Bronx, Mike Faulkner. We have a Michigander. Oh, who's that?
Ryan Namovsky from Shelby Township.
And we also have another one, Noah Carlin from Marine City, Michigan. Also, I believe you wanted to talk about team impact and what the work they're doing with Niagara is.
Absolutely. So Niagara has a team impact teammate who is that is Jack Marchetta, and Jack is a 7-year-old who was diagnosed with an immune dysfunction at birth, and he gets to give speeches in the locker room, be shown, the facilities at their home arena, take part in a press conference, and really be a part of the team, which is a really cool experience. And it's part of the ways, sports. There's so much more than the game, so much more than what happens on the court, the ice, the field, whatever. It really is a community. There's a reason people care and people are interested. It's because it represents a community for them, whether it's their university, their local team. And so sports as a community is really an important aspect to remember as we, have our rivalries, some more bitter than others, but it's really, at the end of the day, sports are successful because they provide us an outlet to kind of remove ourselves from the quote-unquote real world sometimes.
At the end of the day, it's just a game.
It is. Doesn't always feel that way. Sometimes we all get caught up in it, but it is just a game.
We'll be back with you in 5 minutes. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. My name is Joshua Tenzer, and I am joined here by Zac Levine as we enter the final frame, the last 20 minutes of the University of Michigan ice hockey team going up against the Niagara Purple Eagles.
Potentially the last 20 minutes.
Potentially. There's always room for extra hockey as we are tied up at ones.
There is, and the Wolverines are no stranger to it. They played 2 overtime games last weekend.
Lost
them
both
both.
of them, yeah.
But they played them, so we'll see. I think, right now, Niagara's outplaying the Wolverines, in my opinion. They just look like maybe on paper they're not the better hockey team, but they look like it, just bird's eye view. They look like the better hockey team tonight. But 20 minutes, we're not at one, so it's truly anybody's game.
Maybe one day the NCAA will finally get advanced analytics put in, expected goals and Corsi and all that fine jazz. But until then, we just have momentum to go off of, and you're right, the momentum has been in favor of the Purple Eagles for much of the second period. The goals have been scored by Joseph Misak from Chris Harper and Ryan Cox for the Purple Eagles, and Nick Blankenberg, the captain, from Owen Power and Makisa Meskovich. Things looking the way they were in the first period. Niagara going from right to left. Their right wing is the far side, their left wing is the near side. Wolverines the other way round. Harper collects the puck after the Niagara Purple Eagles win the draw, bringing them and the Wolverines to even split on the face-offs today. Goche tries to move forward into the zone. He'll run into the referee. Unable to get out of the way in time. Bordelot has the puck after that mishap. Try to ring it around the boards, looking for Pastashov, unsuccessful. Niagara can't clear. Hughes has the puck at the right point. Gets it around Nielsen. Nielsen, the Swede. Bordelot, pass back to Pastashov. Pastashov goes cross crease. Takes a shot. That goes off the left pad of the goalie.
Minute in, the Wolverines came out with a lot of energy to start the final frame.
At the left point is Bordelot. Shot goes wide. Truscott collects the rebound after it bounces off the end boards. Sends it out to the near corner with Pastashov. Back to Truscott. Truscott just keeps it in, or rather not. Looks like it just left the blue line. I think it stayed in, but I'm not the referee.
It was
I'm not
close
the linesman.
for sure. It was close. He was right there, but either way, it's a face-off in the neutral zone.
It's also official. Wolverines will face Iowa in the Big Ten Championship football game, 7 p.m. next Saturday.
That was an interesting football team.
They were once number 2 in the nation.
They were. No longer.
Niagara wins the draw. They'll clear it. Summers collects it behind his own net. Taken away by Ott. Ott out towards Rodney at the center of the ice in the high slot. Shot goes wide. Taken away by Brisson. Brendan Brisson tries to get it forward for Johnson. There's a skirmish for the puck in front of the penalty boxes. Niagara comes out with it. Long pass taken away by Johnson. Johnson at the red line. Send it back to Pearson on the center of the defensive zone. Johnson gets the puck. He's at the right face-off circle. Spins round. Passes back to Blankenberg at the point. Moves it across towards Power. Pass a little inaccurate. Power collects it. Power skates towards the net. Drop pass for Johnson. Johnson moves it over to Blankenberg. Long slap shot off the one-timer from the left side boards. Saved by Veltri. Wolverines moving the puck quickly, keeping the pressure on just like they did to score the first goal that they scored. The only goal that they scored, the Nick Blankenberg goal. Long shot from the high slot, gloved in by Veltri. It'll be a face-off to his left.
The Wolverines are passing the puck beautifully and really controlling it, which is how they scored their first goal. And if they score another one, I would guess it'll be the same way.
You know, when it comes to advanced analytics, I'd love to see passing percentage finally make its way to the NCAA. It shouldn't be that hard to do. But alas, here we are. Wolverines have the puck in their defensive zone after a couple of deflections. Luke Hughes with the puck. Moves up for Van Wy. Van Wy sends it to the right side. Bounces off the boards for Moyle. Moyle rings around the boards. Kept into the near corner by the speed of Beecher. Beecher coughs it up. Niagara able to clear the zone. Truscott, hard hit on number 12 in purple. Gets the puck away from him. Beecher rings around behind his own net. Out for Moyle. Moyle at the red line. The little semicircle where the referees sit and deliberate calls. Moyle moves forward for Truscott. Truscott pins the puck to the boards behind his own net. Beecher on the right side. Pass cut. Number 17 in purple has a shot. Puck is loose, gloved up by Portillo inside the crease.
22nd save of the night, and he's still got over 16 minutes to keep doing it. Putting a lot of pressure on him, and he's so far stood up to the test pretty well. Other than that one goal, which I'm not even sure can entirely blame him for.
Wolverines on the ice, giving their goalie stick taps. Always good to show the goalie that you appreciate them after they come up with a big save. Slap shot off the draw. That goes high. Niagara had a chance. That one was going up. Portillo was down on his knees. It was up high, but it just went wide. Lambert to Morgan behind the net. Duke has it at the left face-off circle. He'll bring it back round out for Pearson. Pearson at the center of the offensive zone against the right side boards. Brings it back to behind the net. A little skirmish for it. Pushing and shoving. 3 Purple Eagles players versus 2 Wolverines. Purple Eagles come out with it, and they'll send it out for an icing. Puck will come back down to the right side of Veltri, but the Eagles are able to clear it and make sure they get a full line change before the whistle was blown. And everyone will have to go back as the original players who iced it will stay on. Wolverines have plenty of offensive power on the ice right now. They've got the line of Pastashov, Bordalo, and Semeskovich. Pastashov and Semeskovich switching sides. Sammy, usually the right winger, he'll be on the left side. And Pastashov, usually left winger, he'll be on the right side. They've also got that scoring defensive pair of Owen Power and Nick Blankenberg. A combined total of 30 points to their name so far this season. Had to do a little bit of quick arithmetic in my mind. Bordalo wins the draw. Semeskovich has a shot. That's going to go off Edgerton. He'll block it. He looks to be in a little bit of pain, but he'll get up and keep skating. Puck is loose, pinned against the far boards. Power sends it back in. Blankenberg with the puck. Gets it out for Pastashov. Pastashov sends it down the near side. Looking for Semeskovich in the corner. 2 versus 1. Now 3 versus 2 as 2 more men join the battle. The scrum in the near corner. Purple Eagles come out with it. Blankenberg. Make sure the clear doesn't connect. Bordalo with the puck. Goes cross crease. Out to Power at the point. Pastashov wide open in the high slot. Had a good look, but it bounced down off the blocker of Veltri and then covered up.
Great look, good save, and we're left with a face-off. That's Veltri's 20th save. So both of these goalies are getting a lot of action tonight, and they're both holding up pretty well. Just 1 goal apiece.
And usually you'd expect after a little more than 20 shots, they'll have 2 goals allowed in. So far, each goalie only allowing half that, 1-1, with 15 left to play in the 3rd period. Niagara clears it. Nielsen has the puck, sends it back out for Zielinski. Couldn't keep it inside the zone. Wolverines push forward. Kent Johnson on the left side. Moves in at the face-off circle. Looking for a pass. He'll pass all the way back for Truscott. Truscott moves over to Hughes at the right point. Hughes skates from right to left. Long shot. Blockered away. Niagara tries to clear. They do. Hughes abandoned his spot to take the shot, so they were able to take the advantage of the open ice on the left side. Able to clear. Wolverines unsuccessful on the zone entries. That's been a problem for them today. They'll go for a full line change. Johnson with a wide open look after a clear gone wrong for Niagara. That one taken away by the blocker of Veltri. He was in the mid slot.
Wow. It's a hard shot.
Kent Johnson, wow.
Unfortunate for Kent Johnson. That was a good look.
Wolverines put it in behind the net, but that'll be an icing. He'll come back towards in front of Portillo.
Under just about 14 to play. Shots are now evened up. Face-offs now favor Niagara. And but the stats are pretty much dead even on almost everything. And that's where we're left with an even game.
23 shots each, 22 saves each. The advantage of penalties goes towards Niagara. Michigan taking 3, Niagara only taking 1. Face-off 17 each. Niagara leads the blocking game 15-9. Wolverines and Niagara battle for it in the offensive zone of the Wolverines. Near corner, Niagara comes out with it. Ott moving towards the left side, pass out to Rodney. Rodney loses the puck. Moyle takes it away. Moyle moving up the left side, enters the zone. Long shot. That one goes wide. Definitely didn't get all he wanted on that one. Blankenberg keeps it in the zone, but Ott able to take it away. There was just a little bit of a tap-in by Blankenberg, not really looking for anyone in particular, so Ott was able to gather it. Moves forward. Powers takes the puck from him. Owen Power, number 1 overall pick in the 2021 NHL draft. Big, strong defenseman. Moves over to Blankenberg. Blankenberg shot. That goes off the pads of Veltri, moved up into the air. Cleared by Niagara. Duke collects it in the far corner in the defensive zone. Drop pass left for Jimmy Lambert. Lambert goes from right side to left side. Owen Power with speed. Bank pass out for Duke. Just goes too far in front of him, but Duke will collect it behind the Niagara net. Duke comes around with it. Niagara clears. You can hear the children of Yost calling for a goal, telling the Wolverines that it's really very simple. Put the puck into the net and they will go mental. There's another word in there that I'm not allowed to say on the radio.
The children of Yost. There's a pretty good loyal crowd here for a Saturday night after the biggest win in Wolverine football
Past 10 years.
At least in the past 10 years, if not more. This win is monumental, not just beating Ohio State, but of course the playoff implications for the Wolverines.
Last time Michigan beat Ohio State, there wasn't even a college football playoffs to think about. Wolverines have the puck inside the offensive zone. Bordelot's stick breaks after a second Wolverine stick break. So after 2 broken sticks on the play, Wolverines have to just dump it in and try to figure things out. Niagara comes away with the puck as both players went to go get new sticks. Niagara can't get anything in the offensive zone, though, taken away by Michigan. Michigan hasn't allowed a shot in a long time. They lead shots for the first time all night, 24-23. Matty Beniers moves on the right side. Pass back for Pearson. That's cut away. Pearson stays on it, gets the puck back from Cox. He'll dump it in. Niagara has the puck behind their own net. That appears to be number 3 in violet.
For the first time tonight, Michigan leads the shot disparity.
Niagara comes down. Stanley has a long shot, blockered away by Portillo. And we're back up to 24s each for the shot. Niagara dumps in. Portillo can't sell it. Bounces up over his stick. Goalies have that enlarged blade of their stick, but still unable to control it. Puck is cleared back in. Niagara dump and chase action. Owen Power collects the puck. Gets it out for Beniers after a kick by Brisson. Brendan Brisson enters the center of the zone. Out to the left side. Blankenberg gets around the goalie. He dangles Veltri out of his jock.
Beautiful.
Puts it forehand, backhand, up and over the laterally moving goalie. And Blankenberg with his second of the night puts the Wolverines up 2-1 with 11:12 left in the third period. That'll be assisted by Brisson, and it looks like they'll also be Beniers. We will see for the official scoring, because I have been wrong on both of them tonight so far.
That was
a beautiful shot by Blankenberg.
Beautiful deke move there. I mean, that was incredible. You know, the assist, the great passing, of course, but the finish there was really all I'm raving about.
It was Johnson and Brisson, by the way, not Brisson and Beniers. So I'm 3 for 3 on incorrect calls.
And it gives the Wolverines 2-1 lead here, but 11 minutes is a lot more time than you need to score a goal in a hockey game.
If you're the Wolverines right now, are you going to park the bus, be content with that 1-goal lead, or are you going to try to do something more aggressive?
Definitely not. 1-goal lead is... I grew up playing a lot of sports, and I was always taught never play not to lose. You always play to win. So you play to win, you keep scoring goals until the final buzzer sounds.
Halfway through this third period, Wolverines take the lead for the first time tonight. 2-1 is the score. Wolverines have their fans, the children of Yost, chanting they want more goals. They tend to agree with you. But they always say that, so. Van Wy has the puck at the right point. He's knocked down. Strong check by Pineo. Luke Hughes collects the puck on the left side, pinned to the boards. He's able to outmuscle his way away from the boards. Get it out to a stop with a long shot. That goes high off of Veltri. Knocked down, and Veltri's able to glove it. Estapa surrounded by 4 Niagara Purple Eagles.
His 25th save of the night, but he's let 2 by. And right now, that second one is the difference in the game.
Looking for players who have plenty of shots and no goals for the Wolverines. Someone who might break through. Brendan Brisson and Thomas Bordelot, both with 4 shots each. No goals to either of their names so far tonight.
And I would think Blankenberg is looking for the Hattie if he can achieve it.
Wolverines have the puck in the corner. We cross the halfway point in this period. Lambert has a chance on a rebound after the original shot by Duke. He'll send that one wide. Looks like Veltri came over to get just enough of it. Keep things going. Niagara pushes on the right side. Truscott stands strong in defense. Morgan knocks the puck away. Last time Michigan player scored a hat trick, it was Matty Beniers, February 26, 2021 against Arizona State. It's been a lot of games since then. Wolverines looking for that next hat trick. They've come close twice, several games where Luke Hughes has had 2 goals, several games where Brendan Brisson has had 2 goals. I think even a game where Bordelot had 2 goals. But no one's been able to put in that third and get that first time of the season for a hat trick. Crowd reacts as Wolverines march in towards the crease. With speed was number 21 in maize and blue. Goes forehand, backhand, but he trips up over the stick of Veltri. And he'll squander that opportunity. That was Michael Postashov. Summers with a slap shot. That goes through traffic. Bordelot has the rebound. Diving save by Veltri. He leaps forward, blocks off the angle. And there'll be a penalty. Portillo comes out to the bench. Matty Beniers comes on. Still a battle for it in the corner. And Niagara will touch up. We'll see what happens next. There was a late shot as well. A cross check by number 19 in purple. Ryan Cox, the first line centerman from St. Albert, Alberta. And going to the box for the second time tonight, Jesse Pomeroy. Wolverines not able to convert on their last power play opportunity. Will they do it for this one?
Yeah, they certainly feel, I'm sure, like they left something on the table on the last one. I'm sure they're going to come out. A third goal here would certainly, I'm not sure, put the game away officially, but it would definitely be a comforting for the children of Yost and for the team itself, I'm sure. After the shots were tied at 23, the Wolverines have now had 8 unanswered shots. 31-23 is the shot counter now. A commanding lead there. Niagara leads faceoffs, though, 18-19, and also they lead the blocked shots, 16-9. Niagara's, they've played a fantastic hockey game, I would say. The Wolverines have played just an incredible third period here, but 8 minutes and 33 seconds is a whole lot of time. You got to focus on killing the penalty, and then you got 6.5 minutes to see if you can squeak one by Portillo. Score update, Oklahoma versus Oklahoma State. They move into the second quarter tied at 14. Both teams 10-1. Winner has a shot at the playoffs. That one's going to have college football playoff implications, no doubt. Wolverines win the draw. Power at the point. He's the quarterback of the power play. Glides forward. Moves out to Brisson on the left side. Shot goes into traffic. Bounces off their own man. Duke at the left post. Shot hits him up high in the chest. Johnson sends it back to Powers at the left point. Long shot looking for deflection by Duke. That goes through the whole traffic untouched. Power puts it into Beniers on the right side. Beniers looking for Duke. Out to the left with Johnson. That one goes off the post. That's the 4th time the Wolverines have hit the woodwork tonight. Beniers at the right face-off circle. Back to Power at the point. Out to Johnson on the left side. Bober to Beniers on the right. Another shot hits Duke out front. Beniers sends it over to the left side with Johnson. Johnson fakes a shot back to Powers at the front. Puck is bouncing, and Duke puts that one in. Another goal for the Wolverines. They capitalize, and with 7:47 left there, take their lead from 1-2. Wow. Wolverines did just what they needed to do, and they did it quickly. Only 46 seconds on that power play. Absolutely fantastic. You put enough shots on the net. We were talking about it's up to 33 now. You put enough shots on the net, you're going to start squeaking them by. And the Wolverines did just what they needed to do. This is when you start, okay, let's, we're still trying to score, but let's see if we can run some of that clock out.
3 shots from Dylan Duke. The third one was the one that went in. That one is assisted by Owen Power and Kent Johnson. Moyle with a long shot. That bounced out in front. Van Wy had a chance to put in the empty net rebound. Now 7.5 minutes left. Wolverines lead 3-1.
That's assist number 2 in this game for both Johnson and Power.
Bordelot in the Estapa in the far corner. Wolverines have their fans, the children of Yost, chanting for more goals. And an inclination like Tony Tiger, they're great. Van Wy in the near corner, battling 2 Niagara Purple Eagles as the rest of the Wolverines get a line change. Pass back to Pearson. Pearson with a strong slap shot. His stick splits in twain. Now the Niagara Purple Eagles have it 1-on-1. Edgerton can't get around Summer. Summer wraps him up, pins him to the near corner. Morgan out to Blankenberg on the left side. Blankenberg moves forward, lifts that puck up into the air. It's going to bounce down. Not an icing as Duke touches up with it. Niagara clears, but kept it by Powers. It's just outside the zone, and Wolverines get a little over eager. It looks like there may be... It was offsides was the call. No one's going to the box. Oklahoma State now leads 21-14 over Oklahoma University, and Clemson is leading South Carolina 17-0. Pittsburgh beating Syracuse 14-7 as action gets restarted over here in the Children of Yost, Yost Ice Arena. Morgan has a chance, wide open, rebound out in front. He puts that one right of the net. Wolverines not able to put the shots on goal that they need to. They just keep missing. Trying to wrap around his Blankenberg. He doesn't have a chance, so he keeps going out towards the point. Gets it out to Postyav at the right point. Slap shot goes to the left of the net. Owen Power tries to get it back to Morgan, unsuccessful. Morgan collects the puck all the way behind his own net, trickled all the way back down. He'll race through the block M, going from left to right. Morgan tries to get it out to Bordelot in front. Postyav with a shot, that goes off the pads. Rebound opportunity just missed by Morgan.
Wolverines are not content with 2. They want 3.
They put it up to 6-1 last night. They'll probably want to match that effort. Bordelot gets the puck in the near corner, survives a hit, gets it out towards Hughes, but the puck bounces away off of Hughes' sticks, and Pineo pushes Hughes off this puck. It's very rare that happens, but Hughes sticks with it. Luke Hughes collects. He'll come back up. Luke Hughes gets it to Semeskovich on the right side. Semeskovich pinned to the boards, dug out by Edgerton. Edgerton gets it over across to number 13 in purple. That was Zach Herman. Herman tries to escape, gets it out to Pineo. Looking for Nemovsky. Nemovsky coughs the puck up to Johnson, Kent Johnson. He's done well for himself today. 2 assists and 4 shots on goal. Matty Beniers has the puck in the far corner. Tries to get it back out for Summers. Niagara gets there first. Puck is on the near boards, taken away by Beniers.
4 to go here. And the Wolverines hold on to their 2-goal lead.
You'll have to imagine Niagara's thinking about pulling Veltri pretty soon.
I would think so.
Next minute or so.
Yeah, I would think right around 2:30 would be my guess. Oh.
Matty Beniers collects the puck.
It's going to be before that. Looks like he was headed out before Niagara lost the puck.
Now Niagara coming back out with it again. They leave the zone, and Veltri comes out. The children of Yost chanting that the empty net is a better goalie than Veltri. They're always so hospitable towards the visiting team. Attempt to clear by the Wolverines, kept in by Niagara, and a long shot by Beniers. That'll be iced as it goes from inside their defensive zone. He'll rocket that one right of the net, bounces off the end boards, touch up by Niagara. The faceoff will be to the right of Eric Portillo.
It's always a conversation whether that's the right move, whether you take the long ball and go for the goal, or you kind of hold it, and because the icing comes obviously all the way back down. But in this case, regardless, it's a face-off in the offensive zone.
Net still empty. Wolverines push down the right side. Matty Beniers takes a shot. That one bounces up in the air, and that one goes in after a couple of wacky bounces on the ice. Goes top shelf into the empty net. Wolverines now lead 4-1 with 3 minutes left.
That was beautiful, and you got to think that'll most likely be enough for the Wolverines to hold on.
Should be the dagger.
It should be the dagger, although you never know.
That goal scored by Matty Beniers. After the faceoff, he brought it out himself. Waiting for an official call on the assists on the play. Brendan Brisson and Nick Blankenberg. Blankenberg's third point of the night. Again, it appears to be another night for the Wolverines, where a player scores 2 goals but can't net the third. Hughes dumps it into the offensive zone for the Wolverines. It's in the near corner. Estapa tries to battle away from Niagara unsuccessfully. Misak able to clear the zone. Wolverines keep the pressure on him, though. Estapa battling with Misak. Estapa wins. Has the puck. Tries to send it towards the goal. Up into the air. Hughes kicks it back towards the net from the point. Wolverines will go for a full line change. Matty Beniers stayed off the score sheet so far today, but finally able to capitalize on the empty net. Took a couple of fortuitous bounces, but a goal is a goal. They ask you how many, they don't ask you how you did it.
120 seconds left until the end of this one.
Gorshak moves in towards the Wolverines net from the left side. Puck taken away by Pearson. Pearson dumps it up into the air looking for Lambert. Lambert can't get there in time. Niagara moves up the center of the ice. Couple of bad passes, but they'll send it into behind the Wolverines net. Portillo settles it. Gets it out to Summers on the left side. Summers, long stretch pass, Duke. Duke had a chance for a fast break. He was tired on his legs, so he dumped it in, moved back towards the bench, and got a line change out.
90 to play, still 4-1 Wolverines.
Owen Power takes the puck away from the Purple Eagles. Couple of passes from the Wolverines, get it out of the zone. They can't enter the offensive zone just yet, but 70 seconds remain. Niagara dumps and chase attempt. Owen Power collects it, gets that to Blankenberg on the right side. Blankenberg exits the zone, crosses the right red line. Now he crosses the red line, he'll chip shot it up like he's playing golf, and then like he's playing baseball, Veltri will put the glove up, snag it, put it down, and freeze the puck.
You mentioned Owen Power. He's been on the ice for all 4 Michigan goals tonight. He wasn't involved in all of them, but he was on the ice, and his plus-minus is 4 because of it.
He also wasn't on ice for the Niagara goal. Wolverines with a shot coming off the face-off. That goes left of the net, but it shows that they're not satisfied winning this one by 3. 50 seconds left. Another shot deflects off a defenseman's stick and bounces out of the netting. So Wolverines will improve their record to 12-4 if the results hold the way they do. This will also be the first time that Niagara has lost a weekend series since early October against Penn State.
The Wolverines will have just swept their first home series since October, and that one was against Lake State. They swept both. They won 6-1 and 7-4. This one looks like it'll be 6-1 and
Hill with a shot that goes wide, trying to make it 4-2. Give his team some life as 20 seconds remain in the third period. Johnson moves in, tries to get it out to Beniers in the center of the ice. Tipped away by a defensive stick. 10 seconds left in the period. A bank pass will trickle towards Portillo. He'll settle it. He won't freeze it. Puts it behind his net, and that'll be the game. 4-1 in favor of the Wolverines. Shot on goal, 39-24. If I take a look at the summary real quick, that is 22 shots on goal for the Wolverines in the third period.
Wow.
3 of those going in for 3 third period goals. After going down early on the power play, a goal scored by Joseph Misak. Blankenburg rallies twice, once in the middle of the second, once in the middle of the third. Assists coming from Owen Power and Mackie Semeskovich on the first goal, and then Kent Johnson and Brendan Brisson on the second goal. Dylan Duke, 4 minutes later, makes it 3-1, assisted by Owen Power and Kent Johnson. And then with an empty net goal 4 minutes after that, 3 minutes left in the final period, Matty Beniers from Brendan Brisson and Nick Blankenburg.
Some stick exchanges, good sportsmanship for the most part between these two hockey clubs.
3 stars of the game. Kent Johnson, the 3rd star for the Wolverines. He has himself 2 assists and 4 shots. 2nd star, Owen Power, 2 assists and 1 shot. And the 1st star of the game with 2 goals, including the game winner and an assist on the final goal, the dagger, Nick Blankenburg, your captain.
Yeah, no surprises there. Look, give credit to unranked Niagara coming in here after losing 6-1 last night. They played even hockey with the Wolverines for almost 50 minutes tonight. So you got to give credit there. They played some great hockey, and the 4-1 to me doesn't really reflect. To me, this game felt a lot more like a 3-2 or 2-1. It felt a lot closer even till the end than the score might reflect. So give credit to Niagara. Give credit to the Wolverines for coming out in the third period and just dominating, doing what they needed to do. And we talked about the shots were tied up at 23, and since then it was a 16-1 in favor of the Wolverines.
Well, that'll do it for us here. My name is Joshua Tenzer for Zac Levine. The Wolverines win 4-1 here in Yosais Arena on a day marked not by this sporting event, but by the Wolverines defeating the Ohio State Buckeyes in football at the Big House. My name is Joshua Tenzer for Zac Levine. I bid you a good night and go blue.